there's still just the only thing I'm thinking about tonight is 5 completions, especially on Cody. Don't even want to talk about it, but that's part of the game. We did a lot of good things tonight, and we just got to look at Maryland and see what we can do better next week.
Is it as efficient as playing
high school, we had some good games. It was a very efficient game. That's just, it's part of the system. That's how it works and that's how it goes. And Coach called good plays and the players executed a great job. I just was distributing the ball to the guys and they made some plays.
How do you keep you draw off that middle for the touchdown? How was that play call? Was it from the sidelines when you check into it? See?
No, it was, it's one of those where we have different options on it, and that was one of them. I kind of thought it was going to be there, and it was. It was wide open. I almost fell down and screwed it up, but it was, it was a great play call, and line blocked it up perfectly.
Now you gave him a 40-point cushion, but what do you think about Will in his debut?
Well, I had to, he got a little flustered there when the sack and fumble and everything, and I told him that's going to be part of it. You just got to put 2 hands on the ball, and he came back and bounced back and had a touchdown run and was efficient and did some good things. And I was in his ear the whole time, and I want him to do so well. You don't even know, and I'm proud of him. So.
What's it mean to see this team playing the way it is heading into these next 2 weeks and these next 2 opponents?
It's important. We had a good win tonight, but that doesn't do anything for us next week. We still got to take the same attitude that we had, the same intensity, and go out there playing. They had a good win tonight against South Florida, so they're going to be coming off the same type of thing. And we just got to go out and be able to execute like we did tonight.
Just experience together. Can you figure out why this offense is so much more efficient this year than last?
I have a semi-clue what I'm doing out there. Well, last year I had none. And that's the same thing for everyone. Like I said 1,000 times, everyone having a year of experience underneath the belt is just going to help everyone out even more. That includes me, that includes Whiteout, that includes mine. And it's just evident that I think we look comfortable out there. I think we look like we know what we're doing, at least sometimes, and efficient. And we just need to continue that throughout the rest of the season.
Coach Trickett said Tyler graded out that 100% last game last week. What do you see from him in front of you and how's that communication process?
Tyler, you would never guess that he was a sophomore. You would never guess that. You would think he was going to start for 3 years as a senior. He's a very smart kid, very physical kid, and very gifted kid. And he's got I'm glad that he's a front row.
But you really didn't have a part in Maryland lost last year. Is that an advantage for you boys don't have a
Well, yeah, I would think. It was a tough game. It was a weird game last year. I remember it. And we just every time they scored, they were already inside like our 30. It was just a weird game. Not being a part of it. It's not like I was able to do anything. And this year, I want to be able to do it. I've played Maryland before. I've played Florida State. I've got in there a couple times. CJ's been, CJ Brown, their quarterback's been around the same time as I have, and he's a good player. And it's going to be a good game.
Is it possible for this team to get exhausted with so many big games early in the season with these 2 games coming up and obviously Bama to start?
Well, we haven't yet, so we'll hit that if that comes, but we haven't yet. We're still healthy. We're still excited. If anything, we get more and more excited as the weeks go on, and hopefully that'll continue to happen. We think we have something good going, and we just got to keep going every week.
So you can run for touchdowns? That's your thing now?
Yeah. Barely. If it was any longer than 5 yards, I don't think I would have made it. But like I said, it was a good play call by Coach and draw it up nicely and the line blocked it perfectly. And it was easy.
Dana said that. Easy. And everybody's getting me tonight. Dana said there were a couple decisions you made that he might have wanted you to rethink in terms of holding on to the ball a little bit longer and maybe putting yourself in jeopardy. Do any of those jump to mind right now, or are you going to have to go back in?
I don't know what you're talking about that one. I might have to check it over. That happens. Like I said last week, there's always going to be 3 or 4, I said throws, but there's always going to be 3 or 4 plays that you don't want back. You're never going to play a perfect game. You're going to try and strive for that every week. And apparently I didn't, and I just got to come out next week and do a better job.
Anything you tell Crest to prep him, or you just kind of leave him to go on his own?
What?
Anything you can tell Crest to prep him for seeing game time, or do you let the coaches handle that?
You know, I think the coaches handle it. I try and help them mentally. You know, just never know when your time's going to come. You just always got to be ready. I talked to him before he went in there, gave him a little, just basic overview of what we do, and he knows it. And he went out there and he did a great job. And kid's got a bright future right now.
What have you seen out of him in the last couple of weeks that maybe let Dana and Shannon be comfortable enough with him to put him in today?
Well, he's learning. He wants to learn. He's eager to learn. He's not afraid to be coached, and that's because he was a highly recruited prospect. There's a lot of times that's not the case, especially at the quarterback position. He wants to learn. He wants to do better, and he does every week. This was the best practice week he had. He's going to continue to get better all year.
Are there players who remind you of that you played with against Williams? Jump out.
I know it's the same number, but I never played with or against him. But Jarrett Brown, they're very similar. He's probably more of a better runner than Jarrett, but they throw very similar. They throw great balls, and he's like I said, he's got a bright future.
Come on here tonight. What can you do better? I mean, 35 out of 40, and I mean,
could complete them all. I mean, I could throw Cody a touchdown. I could have got that one ball to Mario down. Another one to score. I know I'm replaying them in my head right now. There's always something you can do better.
You realize your 35 completions moved you into 4th place on the completion list, just ahead of Oliver Luck?
Oh, how about that? That's pretty funny. I'll tell him that next time I see him. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool thing to have, and hopefully I can keep moving up that the rest of the year.
Why do you think